Oh, I had to push go live. That's what I messed up last time I did this. Okay. Alright. So, this should be live now ish. Hopefully. I'm gonna wait for it to go up on my iPad. So, in about a minute or two, we should be good. Probably. So, let's rock. I need to grab my controller. Okay. What you doing? Okay. I might have some later. Yeah, that's why I dropped it because I was there. I like tried to put it in. What? There's stuff from Father's Day, I think. With lemon squares and green cheese squares. Vitamin A will be fine, but I think I was only given one. Dad might have eaten it. Okay, bye. Does this work now? Oh, hey, look, we've been live for a little bit. Time to announce that it's live. And then we'll do more Call of the Sea. Okay. Now we're live. I've announced it that I'm live, and so I'm gonna get all set up. Where did it go? Oh, it's not in my favorites. Okay, let's rock and roll. Tried to make this game an absolute banger. Okie dokie. Let's get back to where I left off last time a while ago, where we were staring at the just freshly opened thing. Right here. We were staring at this. Now, that was a cutscene letter. When you open those fresh, they're cutscenes. Okie dokie. Okay. We have a new notes. The organ played a haunting tune, and some pillars of basalt rose up from beneath the sea. What a spectacular sight! What did they use this for? The final notes of the organ moved a gigantic stone structure before my eyes, showing me a mountainous peak where the temple was. That must be where Harry was headed. Now we're heading to that
I'm
soon.
not sure why, but I don't feel this island is dangerous. Maybe it's because I haven't spent as much time here as Harry did.
Oh, we have a viewer already. I wonder who it could be. So, for the people joining us, the one person that's joined us, this is Call of the Sea. It's a puzzle game inspired by Lovecraft's stories. I think it's Shadow over Innsmouth. The one where it's about fish people. And like a bunch of different like Lovecraftian elements are in this. But I've just figured out the puzzle for this organ, and it's moved these giant stakes with this magic water, and that path straight ahead of us is open, but I'm gonna check on something over here unless I'm cut off. So if you haven't seen the last stream, or if you're new to watching this one, I have another stream up, and it's the first 2.5 chapters of the game. This is chapter 3, and I've gone through 2 of the chapters so far and solved all the puzzles for them. And I can still see the things out there, right? Also, this area scared the shit out of me last time. We were just kind of wandering. Does it still talk about those in this? Yeah, it talks about the things on the rocks. You can see like the little eyeball things. But yeah, this game isn't like a horror game as it's a puzzle game. It is inspired by horror elements. And I turned this corner around this boat. You'll find, I'll show it off in a second if I remember. Well, we lost our one viewer. Unfortunate.
I've never seen Harry so angry. I hope you didn't borrow this slide projector from the University of Denver. I think this is the right one.
She's reading old dialogue again.
Well, that cartoon was unexpected and inexplicable.
If you weren't here last time, I got absolutely scared by just this frame appearing out of nowhere. And I was like, holy shit, dude, I'm so fucking scared. Because the thing plays
Captain
nothing
Hodgson.
but tension. The entire thing is just tension rising the entire time, and there's no payoff. Like, it does so many horror things absolutely played perfectly, and it has no payoffs. So you're just like, oh, please do anything, please, and nothing will ever happen. Nothing ever happens. Well, like, look at this boat, dude. It's a whaling vessel, and it's ripped up. We're going to check up this staircase. Okay, that's still closed. I still want to walk up it though. I'm just making sure I got all the log notes for this area.
What odd structure. It doesn't look like a building, though.
Thank you, Nora. Very cool. I'm gonna play some Fallout 4 after this and be the absolute worst playthrough once I figure out how to mod the game.
Oh dear. This dock was a certifiable loon.
I won't really go through the whole part of the game, because those two lamps. So you see those two green dots? When I first turned that corner, like it wasn't as well lit up, but I thought it was the eyes on the rocks over there, but it's just 3 lamps. But I thought it was like 2 things looking at me, and I was literally shitting myself. I was like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, what is that? What is that? Terrifying. So I know after this game, I think there's probably 8 chapters. Because I got 25% of the log notes after the end of the 2nd chapter. And this is chapter 3 is probably going to end right here. Yeah, this is the end of chapter 3. The Vanishing of the Lady Shannon. You have completed chapter 3.
Whew, that was quite a hike.
Chapter 4. Quite a show. Look at these rocks, dude. They got green all over them. Very pretty so far. Notes. We haven't gotten anything new. I moved my mic a little bit so I could get a better voice profile off where I moved my seat. I sat back a little bit. Because if you've never seen my setup before, I have a Guitar Hero mic on a music stand. It's rubber banded to a music stand, and that's my audio input. Because I can't find a good adapter for my headphones, so that's what I'm using to listen to this game. Sorry, I'm trying to take in everything. Because, one, this game is absolutely beautiful to look at. Like, it is very outstandingly done. When I first read the reviews of the game, I watched the trailer for it, and I went, oh, that looks nice, and I bought it because it was on sale, and I didn't know when it was going to go on sale again, and I'd probably forget about the game if I didn't get it then.
Mountain. I can see that giant diamond-shaped thing really close from here.
But when I first bought the game, I saw that it was reviewed really highly amongst critics, and that was in 2020. It was released on Xbox as an exclusive, and then released, I think, elsewhere on 2021, because it had 2020 Best Xbox Exclusive, and then 2021 it had other ratings. But whenever I see games critics highly rate a game that's kind of about walking,
Took me a while to get here, but the views are worth it.
it makes me think that the game's gonna be bad, just because I have a negative opinion on critics most of the time because they can be paid off. These circly things look like the handle of a knife you find at the beginning of the game. I don't have any reference to it because you don't write it down in any of the notes or anything. Let me see if I can find it. No, you can't see anything about it. So yeah. Oh, I missed the mural.
These drops of rain are so refreshing. Feels really good.
Wait, did I miss this mural or did I go around a corner? Oh, no, I did go around a corner. Okay, so I haven't missed anything yet. We're gonna check out this mural first because the murals are always really cool.
Are these figures singing like a choir?
So one of the big things about this game, okay, we got a new log note. Maybe crowds used to gather in this place to sing certain music to open that door. Okay, that's like down the page, so not the first thing we were supposed to encounter. I bet it's one of the middle things. So if we follow this path this way, that's a radar station. Looks like the first thing we're supposed to look at, because that's all expedition equipment. Also, look at these, like, look at the grass and stuff, dude. Like, outstanding work on it. Everything's vibrant and colorful. All, like, the drawings you do. Okay. As the sun rose, a light rain started, almost as if the top of the mountain where the giant stone structure that Oregon revealed is. As the sun rose, a light rain started. I'm almost at the top of the mountain where that giant stone structure the Oregon revealed is. The expedition built a strange metallic structure at the summit in front of what seems to be an ancient stone temple. That's this. And like,
They built all this just with pieces from the beached ship. Frank sure must be a real whiz.
I've just got the achievement for finding half the logs, so I think we're halfway through the game. What a thrill with darkness and silence through the night. What a thrill, researching and helping to you.
Dead as a doornail.
Oh, I gotta find out what turns it on. With fear in my heart and your so supreme. I give my life not for
His low spirits are obvious in this photo.
don't.
What was wrong with Frank? He looks so thin. His low spirits are obvious in this photo. What was wrong with Frank? He looks so thin.
Sorry, my brother showed up. Nothing on the back.
His low spirits are obvious in this photo. What was wrong with Frank? He looks so thin.
All the photos are, because they're not like real pictures, so everything in them has like some significance.
They built loudspeakers on top of this tower to reproduce the effect of the organ. Very clever, old pal.
Loudspeakers generator. There's probably something on the back. Nothing. Okay. I think it tells me if there's stuff on the back.
Nakal? So this is like Atlantis, but in the Pacific Ocean, right?
According to the legend that said the continent Mu sank into the Pacific thousands of years ago, its massive stone structures, generally irregular in shape, contrasted with the unique use of diamond shapes. This is a reminiscent of the other rhomboid symbols, such as the lozenge of the Hindu Lakshmi star. However, experts believe that the specific case of Nakal's structures, instead of representing fertility and prosperity, the rhombus was a sign of transformation and evolution.
Harry's convinced the answer to my illness lies inside that temple.
Temple, black ooze, and Nora's illness. Gotta open that door. I'll have to use the ship's turbine and juggle with the things I got from the ship to make this work. Let's see if I manage to power the whole set with just the scarce materials I have. All the Drayton Motors ones seem to be a Frank one, and all the Ardcombe, Massachusetts University is the one on that, but like every person has their own, like, parchment they write on. The members of the expedition used materials from the beach ship to build this structure. Harry intended to open the stone doors with those contraptions, but how? Frank, the engineer, seems pretty thin and weak in the pictures. He looks like he's very sick. So far, they've lost 2 members of their expedition. You'll see in the last stream if you watch. Ooh, a hidden thing.
Looks like a sneaky snapshot. She doesn't look at all happy.
Look at the chain around her neck. Wonder if that has anything to do with it. Also, broken bottles, cans, and stuff. Let me check my phone real quick. I got it to notification. Okay. We'll keep looking behind these things, because, you know, there's a secret item in every level. We've seen so far, it's old expeditions that have come here and stuff. They lost another person.
Oh no! Frank died. So Frank fought in the Great War.
Frank Drayton, Private, 369th Infantry. United States of America.
Oh, Frank had a daughter named Evangeline. What a darling.
Evangeline and Dad. Nothing on the back.
I'm so sorry. He was such a talented man. And he seemed to be a good friend of Harry's.
One sec. I need to check something real quick. Okay, the 369th Infantry was the Harlem Hellfighters. I just had to double check. I didn't want to say it and be wrong. Nothing on the back. Last time there was something on the back of the last gravestone. Or there was a gravestone. So now they've lost 3 members of their expedition. Who's been taking these pictures, dude? Now that I think about it. They have like a camera stand? Frank's health seemed to be getting worse and he finally died. It's so sad, such a good man. Okay. Sorry, I'm sticking my nose into everything. I just want to find... Ooh. I know how this works. I just need to figure out...
There's a turbine to generate electricity under the falling water. But the stream isn't close enough to the wheel.
We're gonna have to break something up there, probably. See these big poles? Probably move them and then they do something. Also, more fish statues. What was I talking about? Oh, I was looking about secret stuff.
These levers connect those gears to direct the wheel's energy into the turbine.
Okay. The structure Harry Crew built is powered by a hydroelectric generator, but the waterfall isn't full enough to move the wheel. Okay, we gotta find more stuff about.
Blood-soaked rags. A Bible. It must have belonged to Frank. A Bible.
I didn't mean to play that again.
He thought it was a flesh wound, but it kept getting worse.
I try to do something with those wounds from DeWitt's attack. No matter what I do, it still looks infected. I feel worse every day. So, the doctor went... Okay, so the first guy died when he exploded because he blew himself up after he was basically driven insane by the island's, like, influence. And then the doctor got splashed with this black ooze that keeps getting mentioned. And it infected his, like, bloodstream. And he went crazy. And then he stabbed this third guy with, like, a knife. And Like, our husband sent us this knife at the very beginning. And now they've lost their third member. So now it's just the guide, our husband, and this woman of... Okay. Right side guy. That's gonna be in the notes. That's gonna be the puzzle. This is part of the puzzle. Oh, I can brute force guess it. Okay, I won't do that yet. You can see up there, left, right, down, middle, and that's already, so 1, 2, probably 3 is the one on the right of that, and 4. Can I get that marked, actually? She usually makes comments when you can see things from a distance, but we'll find out.
There are some sort of sound devices built around this amphitheater.
It does the same pattern.
Homemade loudspeakers. Probably to amplify the sound.
Probably. No, it's got spark plugs in them.
There's a symbol inside.
Okay. Four. I'm going with. Okay. Sorry, I'm thought coloring. Log. There's some sort of amphitheater where Harry and his crew built a complex sound system, and then you're supposed to find the thing over there. Oh, and then you find the next one after you go around this corner. Okay, okay. Okay, okay.
Heavens, looks like a rock slide crushed all the tents. A torn picture. Maybe the Polynesian guide didn't like people taking pictures of his scar. The only tent that came out of the rock slide in one piece is the one filled with amulets.
Okay, okay, okay.
Oh, oh dear. Oh, I'm sorry, but art has never been your thing, old pal.
What a silly little picture. The rock slide crushed all the tents in the camp except for the one that was protected with amulets. Oh, there's another box. Wonder if it does the same pattern again. Oh, do they just stay down? Oh. Hold on. No, I got it, I think.
I'm not sure if Harry ever got to read this note.
Harry, you're a good man. I know you love your wife. Do yourself a favor and return home to her. Here you won't find anything but death. Leave now. Cass will try to convince you to do otherwise, but she's only interested in getting a good scoop. Don't listen to her. I have no strength left. I'm sorry. Goodbye, Frank. Because
I'm
that
not sure if
if you-
Harry
in
ever
the
got
last chapter, you find a note that Harry writes to Frank that he can call him Harry, because all his good friends call him Harry. And nothing. Mr. Franklin Drayton Jr., 12 Grant Street, Bayou, Mississippi. Dear Mr. Drayton, we acknowledge receipt of your letter of July 30th enclosing your application for admission to our School of Engineering. I am sorry to inform you that we are not authorized to consider a colored person for admission. I regret we cannot help you in this regard. Yours truly, John R. Bedford, Director of Admissions, University of Blank, because it's been scratched out because I think they would have gotten legal trouble if they'd named a real one. Like the actual game itself.
They didn't accept Frank in the university. They should be ashamed.
Okay. So I think so far this one is that one. So this one should be that one. Okay.
The only tent that came out of the rock slide in one piece is the one filled with amulets.
Oh, I checked that one. I know I feel like I'm missing a point of interest so far. Because there's a little gap in my log, right above the picture.
Are these figures singing like a choir?
So far we've seen that sound can move things. Like these special rocks. I don't know which ones are the special rocks. But sound can move the special rocks. And like certain frequencies move the certain like rocks certain distances. And I've already seen the back of that. There's another paper underneath it. Oh, that's a backpack, I think. They leave
really
a lot.
Sorry about Frank. Harry doesn't have many friends. When you finally do get to know him, he's so witty, so funny. A loving person. But it takes a lot for him to open up.
Okay, here's my guess on the thing. You are the top one. It also shows up there as well. You can see the same pattern on it. That's probably how they got the waterfall to work. I bet this whole thing moves forward. I'm gonna check down here. See if there's anything.
This door looks thicker than any I've ever seen.
Can't go up that left side. Okay. That's the bottom. Sorry, I'm looking for secrets right now. I know nobody's watching, so it doesn't really matter what I do. If you do decide to rewatch this at any point, Rip Bozo, I guess. And then this one is the right.
Did these stone columns just vibrate? Amazing! The hatches are opening.
Quite interesting. I finally opened the water hatch, and now the waterfalls carry a lot of water, enough to move the turbine's wheel. But it seems the generator needs a bit of a tune-up. So this pool is filled now.
Now that it's filled with water, it looks like a baptismal pool.
Wonder if I can turn it off. You know what I mean? Hang on, let's see. Let's find out. Nope, okay, it's gonna be on. Yeah, now that there's more waterfalls.
Now the wheel is moving.
Oh. I think that one's in the right place. Hang on. Oh, hang on. I got it. Okay. That one at the bottom first. Stick it in the thing. Right? Rockin'. Okay, now it's locked in. Then we spin it because it can't spin the other ones. We lock it in 2. 2's locked in. Then we lock in 3.
Huh, that was easy.
Yeah, it was. No more notes.
No power. These buttons seem to adjust the amount of energy that goes through the turbine.
Hang on, hang on. Start with 1. Oh, dumbass.
That should give the turbine some energy.
Lights on. The gap still feels way too long.
Did it. Now everything should be powered.
Sweet King Corn. Sorry, I'm sticking my nose and everything just to see if I can find a secret.
Oh, Frank had a I'm so sorry. He was such a talented man, and he seemed to be a good friend of Harry's.
Is there a recording device in here? What was that picture? That's a tree branch.
Looks like a sneaky snapshot. She doesn't look at all happy.
Look at her necklace, dude. I think she's into the occult. Bum, bum, ba, ba, ba. Ba, 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 ba. Ba, 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 ba. Okay, let's rock and roll. Let's flip the switch.
Oh, what? Did I do something wrong? Come on, work. Come on.
I kind of expected a little bit of that. What happened? What the fuck?
Now what? What's happening this time? Where am I?
Oh. Nora didn't write that, did she? The Noranomicon is what this achievement's called. I can't change my page on this. There's giant skeletons of somethings. There's that giant key and another one. Oh, somebody's watching again. Sorry to jump you into this. I have no idea what's going on right now. Oh, we just fell off a radio tower because my main character punched.
I can feel the fever rising. Oh God, no. My illness. Is it coming back?
Because she punched an electrical box and it exploded a little bit. Not like quite exploded, but it sparked at her and she got scared and fell. But she fell at like 2 floors off a radio tower. Monster skull.
Is this an ocean? An ocean that dried up?
They whisper. I hate when they whisper. Monster. What?
My cane.
Look at all the fish. Sorry, I'm getting distracted. There's secret items in each level. That chair wasn't there a second ago. I'll pick it up.
No. I would rather die than use that damned thing again.
Look at it all beaten up and stuff. I still can't flip any pages on the still can't see my feet.
These really are ancient bones of a very ancient creature.
Yeah. You don't say. This has a lot of information on it that I don't know how to process because I don't know. Nora Barrows Everhart. Why does it branch off and connect to the top though? Oh, it's got a Fatilia Yagi at the top that I didn't notice. Alice Marsh, Ruth Marsh, Isaiah Marsh, Edna Bayer, Eleanor Marsh, Abner Barrows, Benjamin One, Liza One, James Williamson, Douglas Williamson, Walter Williamson, Sophia Byrne, Lawrence Williamson, and Beth Williamson, and Louis Olmsted, and Robert Olmsted. Why does it connect at the bottom? Like, I'm not the only person that thinks that's weird, that it connects at the bottom, right?
The air's so dry. I need to find water. My bed. Another memory of my illness. How many times did I think I was going to die lying in this bed? I'd better find some shade before I dry right up.
That's gonna be an annoying mechanic. Will that happen again? No, it's definitely got a punch.
The horseshoe-shaped pillar. And that diamond shape again.
Nothing's changed.
I can't take much more of this. I feel woozy.
Yeah, so I don't really know what's going on other than I fell off a house. It's my house.
Is that a house?
See the fish swimming by it? I'm convinced there's a secret item somewhere. There's
That's not a house. That's our house in Englewood.
Yeah.
Am I dreaming? Or am I just losing my mind?
The fish. 506. You see that right at the beginning of the game. This.
That's our mailbox, too. with Harry's brother and sisters. I started wearing gloves shortly after that day. I miss you so much, old pal.
Warren Harris, 1930. Is this 1937? I think. Can't pass these furniture. I have to go up.
I am definitely losing my mind.
Yeah, I'd say so.
I don't understand what is happening, Harry. Are you...
The chess game.
Checkmate in 3 moves.
There was a chess game in the very first thing. It was just sitting there, and it was the opening move. It was a white pawn forward, and
Checkmate in 3 moves.
I
Harry gave me this necklace after one of his scavenger hunts. It's a photo of my mother and me. She had just gotten worse from her illness.
Eleanor Marsh.
The happiest day of my life. And one of the few pictures of Harry without his glasses. The Everhart twosome. What a duo. My mother's music box. Yet again.
I will open that last. I think it's gonna progress. Greetings from Yahanelthali.
Cousin Robert? But I don't have any cousins.
Wish you were here, cousin Robert. Robert Olmsted.
Cousin Robert? But I don't have any cousins.
Yahanthale. I got an achievement for finding that. That was the secret thing I was looking. Fish and compass. Clock, radio, statue, the hat. Okay, I'm gonna pick up the music box now and it's gonna progress. The mermaid.
What a sweet melody.
"506 East Hampton Avenue. You crossed the dried ocean and made it to your house," was the achievement. And we're gonna wake up on the ground, I think, in the dark. Wet.
What was that? Another vivid dream? And
The
my
water
music
fella.
box again, but it wasn't broken anymore. And what a catchy tune. I'm not going back up there. The fuse box is already providing electricity to this entire setup.
The music played a leitmotif of the music box just played up. I managed to turn the power on, but the electric current knocked me out cold. I had the strangest vision, a desert filled with skeletons of odd sea creatures, and our house in Englewood was floating there. I found my music box inside, but now it was playing music. I can't get the tune out of my head. That vision was so vivid, more than a dream somehow. And that song, I feel like it's connected to this island somehow.
I've lived more in these last 2 days than in the previous 6 years. With my illness, I'd forgotten about the kind of person I am. I might not be daring, but I am determined. Love gave me strength, but it also gave me something to lose.
I'm still trying to see if there's a note for that gap right there above that picture, because it's just long enough for the tiniest note. Because that rock slide is off to the side, and there's a mural in between here and there. And I found the secret item, which was that, for the chapter, which was that postcard. Sorry, I'm digging my nose and stuff just in case. Let me check my achievements. Marsh. Sorry. Oh, I can't look at that one. Fuck. I'll look back on it in VOD, maybe. Of the, Robert Ohms. Cousin Robert. Oh, those things make noise.
Homemade loudspeakers. Probably to amplify the sound.
I don't think that was there a minute ago. I don't remember it being there. Probably was if you watch it back or if you've been watching the whole time. I just feel like I'm missing a note. So I want to come away and 100% this game. I don't want to double dip.
1 2 1 2 testing. Nope, doesn't work.
Dumbass. You turned things on. Oh, no, there it is in the picture. See how it, like... They got orbs in them? Hold on. Like, you can see it, like... Yeah, like that.
I like singing so much. Harry and I often sang together. When my condition got worse, Harry thought it wasn't a good idea to make unnecessary efforts. And we stopped singing. I know it was just for my own good, but my illness caused our whole lives to revolve around it.
Okay. Let's sing our siren's song.
I haven't sung since I got sick, but let's give it a shot. That was quite a show.
Awesome, dude. Quite awesome. When I got in front of the mic, the song from the music box came into my head, and then into my voice. With a thunderous sound, the temple rebuilt itself right in front of my eyes, and the door opened. It was weird, but I knew that was the right song. Time to take my catwalk down. It kicks you out right there. Oh, a note.
All right. Can you turn it on, Cass?
Please, sir, we should not do this. Not now. Haven't we had enough warning, Mr. Everhart? What else do we need? Another death?
Listen to me. Frank lost his life setting this whole thing up. So we're not going to discuss it anymore. We're going to activate it, period. That clear enough for you?
Kyle. Hey, Ma!
Fine. Same to you. Please, Cass, activate it. Yes. It's working. Come on. Yes. It's working. Is something wrong, Harry?
The ground. The ground is shaking. No. No!
No, 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 I can't.
I told you, Everhart. You damn fool. You're going to kill us all.
Turn it off. Turn it off.
That was that note I was missing, I think. Oh, it's right here.
So I guess you used the notes from the organ and they weren't the right ones.
I'm so stupid. Such an arrogant idiot. That Rockslide could have killed everyone. All thanks to my stubbornness. When Harry tuned the sound system on, he probably did something wrong that caused a rock slide. There we go. I knew I was missing a note.
Now that it's filled with water, it looks like a baptismal pool.
I could sprint, but I'm gonna walk because I feel like something's gonna happen.
This feels like hallowed ground.
Oh, they did get in here. Because they have stuff in here. Why is that purple? Mural. No notes. Some film. Also, that shouldn't have made that when you saw the ripple on the box.
A hole in the wall, probably caused by the rock slide. That must be the spot where they entered the temple.
So they didn't go through the door, but they went through. Temple door leads to a spiral hallway with murals on the walls. My phone's buzzed.
Are they bathing him in black ooze?
Words in their font. Okay, no new notes, no new log.
Are they bathing him in black ooze?
It's getting on his hands, and they're fish hands.
His hands are changing, like in my dream. Look at those spots. They look like mine.
Okay.
Now he's some sort of man-fish?
Like a mermaid. Fucking stupid dumbass. Oh, it's not a mermaid, guys. It's spooky.
Fish of every size and shape.
Come on, guys. I swear, it's scary. You turn into a fish, dude? Like, that's not epic, man.
Now he's some sort of man-fish?
Okay. Um. See right here. I bet you something's gonna come down and close off this area. We're gonna get covered in ooze again, and then it's gonna have another thing. Okay.
This looks like the same kind of elevator that was in the campsite.
Another elevator. Mechanism, ground floor. Tunnel, upper floor. H.W. Everhart, University of Denver.
These patterns look too familiar.
She's talking about the spots on her thing, but the actual like spots earlier when we were watching in the last one, the doctor was examining his blood and they actually look like the one on the far left. Like his blood cells were had like the black ooze in them and they were making like those shapes.
She sounds worried for him, I think.
Harry's been up there for 3 days now and he won't answer me. That the text on the right isn't the thing. Harry's been up there for 3 days now, and he won't answer me. What did he find? If I could go up there. If I could go up. Even though there's not an I following that if. If could go up. Thank you. Minor spelling error. Very minor text error. Very cool. No, it just works.
Where is this taking me?
Harry used an ancient elevator to climb to the top of the temple, but he didn't come back down for days. What did he find up there? Oh.
Looks like I'm inside the giant fish head that I saw from below.
The elevator took me to the second level. I'm amazed about this technology. This civilization used black ooze for everything. The upper room is impressive hollow in the fish head, decorated with murals with intricate figures. It seems Harry discovered that those symbols were words. He spent a long time trying to find their meaning. Life?
It's amazing how
Alive?
words and symbols can keep their meaning after thousands of years.
One, two, three, four. Life. That's what that one means. Maybe you could read this one. Does this spin? Oh, okay. Water
Harry marked
animal.
this symbol for a reason. I'd better write it down.
Another one. Where's the letter for it? That moves something. You hear that? Another one. I want to set the dial back to where it was. I'm gonna go with the bottom one is stars. Alright, that's life because it comes out of a tree, right? Stars are space or something. This one is the ocean or like changing, and then this one's water, maybe. I think this one's water. Oh, another note. Liquid, water,
I've seen
fluid.
this symbol in the murals several times. I guess it can be applied to both water and black ooze.
Okay. See, I'm good at this. I'm that guy.
John McCormack's Dear Old Pal of Mine? Our favorite song.
I've seen that symbol before somewhere. Where? That marking on the back of the gramophone. I hope I don't get copyright struck for the music in this game. I'm gonna
Well
be
done,
annoyed.
Harry. Boy, am I lucky that you did the hard part of figuring things out.
Ideograms? Okay. Word A, word B, new word. We didn't listen to the first song because I was afraid of it. Was like literally the first 5 seconds of the stream. And I was like, I'm not getting copyrighted. Eternal?
This one was really
Forever?
hard to figure out. Good job, Harry.
Infinity? And then it's got something scribbled out at the bottom. And eternal
I'm
and
starting
life.
to understand this language.
Okay, liquid, life, eternal. So I was wrong about the stars.
So that's how you mark the symbol's orientation.
Rotating the north in the wheel causes the symbol to change quadrant. That's what was happening in the murals while I wasn't looking.
God's blood. Does this mean that... Is this related to me somehow, to my disease?
Those who have God's blood are destined, inevitable, transformation into a water animal to eternal life, live forever. That's a cutscene. We'll look at the other notes real quick. Transformation,
This one was easy, I think.
evolution. See, I was right about transformation on that side. See, I'm decent enough at this. I was wrong about this one. That one's That one's a life or eternal. Brilliantine elixir. Bro was fucking drinking the sauce of stuff. Cutscene in 3, 2, 1.
My dear old pal, Nora. I wish I could write something else, but a long time ago I promised you I would never lie to you. So here goes. There is no cure for your illness. What you carry in your blood is changing you, and it will keep changing you until it's done, whatever that means. There is nothing we can do to stop it. My dear old pal, my partner, the love of my life, I am so sorry. I've made so many mistakes. All those deaths because of me. Frank, DeWitt, Roy. All for nothing. Maybe Teaharo is right. Maybe we can return to the beach and build a raft to get back to Papiete. Maybe in less than a month, I could be back.
There's no cure? But he didn't finish the letter. What did you do, Harry? Where are you? I know for sure that you didn't go back home, so what? What do I do now? Are
Okay.
you still on the island? I have to find you.
It's been kidnapped, probably. Oh, so the rain's been harder. No, it's splashing in here. Rotating the north in the wheel causes the symbol to change quadrant. I'm scared to put this down in writing lest it make it true. Harry seems sure there's no cure for my illness. In a vague, unfinished letter, he says that my body will keep changing until the end. But that end is Harry talking about? Death? No, wrong, idiot.
Someone punched the wall so hard that they bled. Was it you, Harry?
Hold on, hold on.
A complex pattern.
1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, there's that one.
Harry threw a bottle against the wall. Was it because he was frustrated for not deciphering this? Or because of what he discovered when he did? A broken liquor bottle. Is this Harry's? He hates booze. Harry threw a bottle against the wall. Was it because he was frustrated for not deciphering this? Or because of what he discovered when he did?
God's blood. Destined inevitable transformation. Water animal. Eternal life. 1, 2, 3, 4. Harry looks disoriented, irritable, and confused. He's never been a drinker, not even for prohibition, not even before prohibition. He's set in the 30s or whatever. Wait, okay. 1, God's blood. Liquid and eternal have to be. Okay. Look at the symbols. Transformation and eternal have to be in the same spot. So it rotates the thing in it, right? Okay. Transformation can only be in one spot. So it starts in the north. If I turn it 1 to the right, it goes left 1. Turn 2 to the right. Okay, I need it to get into the left. Okay, that's a transformation. Now it's like up there, right? Okay. God's blood. Liquid has to stay upright. That one can't move. Water animal. Water animal. God. Water animal is God, liquid, and or is life, liquid, and eternal. Okay. And water animal is life in liquid. So life, okay, water animal. Okay, I need life has to be in position 3. Okay. Because then if it rotates 1 over and then it turns and then okay. And then eternal has to be 1 to the right. It's already in 1 to the right. Oh, no. That's eternal. It has to be. It spun 1, and now it's facing that way. It has to be 2 down. Do I push this again? No. Okay. We're going back down. Whoopsies. I think my sleuthing was off. Okay. Thank you to our one loyal viewer. It says there's two. I'm the other one. I have it on my iPad so I can make sure the stream stays up and all that. Currently in New Hampshire, we are under a tornado warning for a couple of places. Chains north. Change north. Oh, I'm wrong. I'm in the wrong spot. All of mine are backwards right now, except for this first one. Transformation needs to be one to the right.
This is the right
Oh,
combination.
never mind. I was wrong on one of them. I put it in the wrong corner. Log. Temple door leads to a spiral hallway. What does he find up there? The upper room. I don't think there's a new one. Is there a new one? It doesn't read a new one. In vague unfinished letters, why will keep changing until the end. Harry seems there's no cure. He's scared. Upper room. He spent a long time deciphering the meaning. Inevitable. Is it those two lights? The purple ones?
A broken liquor bottle. Is this Harry's? He hates booze.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow.
What is that thing? Is that the outline of a hand?
Why can I stand in all this rubble? In any case, there's no turning back now. I have to go ahead and find him. Find the answers to the questions I still have.
It appears Harry didn't advance any further.
I can't go any farther. I've tried everything. And this shit isn't working. It is something. What do I need? I follow the sequence correctly, and my hand. I can't get that thing to work. I need to cross the river down there. Anyway, for what?
Those are drums of some sort. No, not again.
Oh, it's Simon Says. Dumbass. Ah, I fucked it up.
Wrong. Let's try again.
Start. You can watch the walls light up.
I can sing, but I'm awful when it comes to playing music.
That wasn't wrong. Okay, maybe I looked down and wasn't paying attention. Oh, so I get more dialogue, so whatever.
This technology never ceases to amaze.
Okay. It's a portal. Nothing new in the log. Nothing new in the notes. Okay. Is there anything else in here? Sorry. I know, just get to it.
Harry said it didn't work for him, so it shouldn't work for me either. Unless there's something different about my hand. Anyway, Nora, you know what you've got to do.
Quite a show. You completed chapter 4. Wow, we're cooking right now. Look at that face in the background made out of the... Oh, we're back underwater.
My hands. Look at my hands. This is definitely not a dream. And I'm starting to doubt the others were dreams too.
Chapter 5, Sunken. Oh, the whole chapter gets to be underwater. If you haven't seen the last one, what's a portal? If you haven't seen the last one, this happened a single time last time. Turned into this monster after we swam towards a bigger monster. And it's been teased a few times. And now we gotta swim around underwater. And it seems to be the effect of the black ooze on certain people. Like, because Nora's family seems to be immune to... I can't check the log. Maybe I have to service. Oh, there's ground over there. Okay.
I should be scared, but it's hard to explain what I feel, but it isn't fear. Not a bit.
I need to pee soon, but... I might delay that. Rock. I thought that was a box. Boxes usually have cool things in them. I got more Warhammer models yesterday. I got some Age of Sigmar Nighthaunt stuff. And I'm going... Oh, I see the thing we're supposed to head to. I'm going to build them on stream one time. Probably soon. I just have to figure out how I'm going to do it.
Those gates, like the one I saw in the temple.
Okay, I know how this mechanic's going to work. So I'm going to touch the thing, I get transported out of the water, and then I stop being a little monster.
being me.
I know I should be scared about what's happening to me, but I'm not. Truth is, it's been a long time since I felt so alive. In the water, I could see my hands. They had turned into bizarre amphibian hands, although I recognized them as my own. It's hard to put down into words, but it's as if I were another version of myself. I've lost track of time in this place. I feel like I could stay here forever. As strange as it might seem, I feel a strange harmony with the surroundings. Everything reacts when I'm close, as if every living entity here in this lagoon welcomed me. I'm gonna pause real quick, because I need to pee. So, I will return in a moment, or maybe longer. I've lost my one viewer, but I know we've been on pause for a little while. But now we're back. So, where we left off was we just started chapter 5, I think. I think it's chapter 5. I know we beat chapter 3 and then we went into chapter 4 and then I think this is chapter 5. And I had to go say like good night to my dad and all that stuff over the phone. Had some cake for my mom's birthday. It's not like my mom's birthday today. The cake was from her birthday. It was just left over. Okay. Getting all back set up. Okay, so let's continue. Alright, so we're in this cavern. I just read the log right after we got out of the water, but I think every time we get in the water, we become that sea monster. So we gotta keep our eyes out for anything, cause
It's hard for me to understand how these gates work. What happens every time I cross one of them?
warm Coke. I think every time I touch it, I'm going to the next area no matter what. As you can see, there's no thing over there. So once I touch that, I'm going down as the monster, or the mermaid. And so Harry couldn't get here, so he shouldn't leave any. There shouldn't be any more of his notes, unless he ended up here somehow. Sweet. Oh. I activated some more of those gates, like the one in the mountaintop temple, and well, I don't know how to put it in words, but I can breathe and move freely underwater. Put my hand on it. See the spots on my hands, just like on my hands normally. Also, swimming hand motions in this game, they had to get really good, because that's the whole gimmick. That's the thing about it. And if anyone does return, apologies for leaving for so long. I know I had one person watch. Oh, come on. Let me stick my nose into things I shouldn't find. Well, even the swing backwards looks nice. Dude, that's gas. Sorry.
Another panel of this strange technology. What's it for? Something related to the currents?
Oh, that's the reset, is it? Oh. Oh. I gotta time him up. I'm off by it. Anyway, I solved the thing.
Wow.
Thank you, Lag Spike. Very cool. Is this a single player game? I get your loading stuff and my computer isn't that good, but like, come on.
The island is pierced by underground currents.
Well, there's my next target. Alright, let's get out of the water. Notes. Direction change controls the water currents.
That architecture again. Where is this gate going to lead me now?
Oh, a slide. Not a slide. Again, I'd like to state, this game is quite beautiful.
What a quiet and peculiar place.
I don't know what I just did. Occurrence took me to what looks like a town, a sort of cylindrical pit with houses all around the walls. It's much more modest than the ruins I saw earlier. There's a pan, that's a modern pan too. Those are human handprints. There's a coral in this pan.
I wonder who used to live here. It seems it was abandoned ages ago.
Black ooze. I'm gonna touch it.
I understood that.
There's a small sink filled with a black ooze. I heard some voices calling me, and they sound similar to the ones in my dream. This time I understood what they were saying. These are scratch marks ones.
Who made these marks? They look quite old.
Another button.
Slaves and masters and... Naqal. Wasn't Naqal in the notes?
I remember seeing that one. I forget where. It was, in the last chapter that popped up. I want to keep pushing buttons. My phone is buzzed. Poor K. No notification. Let's go. these bowls everywhere?
Although they are the same style, these huts are much simpler than the magnificent architecture I've seen up to now.
I want to look at that other one. Does it have a back window too? Okay, let's follow the logical conclusion of you enter an area and you see this. There's a portal down there. Purple spirals. Everything magic so far has been purple.
Primitive bowls and plates.
Okay, I thought they were meta bowls, but they're just... I thought this house was full of black ooze.
Water animal. Is that what I am now? It seems that each family had to agree somehow to change the water level. I'm amazed at how organized they seem to be, despite them being so primitive. Being trapped here probably made them stronger as a community.
Didn't work because I didn't do all the things. There's purple stuff. That one's a red. And there's stuff over there. And I've pushed buttons so far. And if you look at that, each person in their house
It seems that each
has a button.
family had to agree somehow to change the water level.
There's another one.
The inhabitants of this village lived at different altitudes. Some even lived inside the water. They used this sort of dam to lower or raise the water level.
I think I can look around because otherwise I'd be dumb as a rock, dude. Like, I might be able to make some of these intuitions myself, but like... I'm glad I get my character's perspective on it too. Because that's like half the game. Is if it was just me hunting like ancient ruins, I don't think I'd be invested as I am. Yup, look how the thing moved back up when I didn't have them all pushed. Push. That locks in one of them because there's 4 different family buttons. Change the water level. Another mural.
Whoever the inhabitants were, they were living here against their will.
There are murals like the one I saw before, but they've been defaced. Without a doubt, the people who lived here were victims of the rituals.
Someone vandalized this mural. Some hands look human, but others are amphibian hands.
More hands.
It's quite disturbing to see someone's hand paintings from thousands of years ago. I feel connected to them somehow.
These ones are the.
It's quite disturbing to see someone's
Sorry.
hand paintings from thousands of years ago. I feel connected to them somehow. Is that black blood the same thing as the black ooze?
In the beginning, if you weren't here, in chapter
How
2,
can I explain what's happening to me? What is the meaning of all this? God's blood, transformation, eternal life. I feel like I'm going through what was written in that inscription.
but in the beginning, your husband has a note where he scribbles out a word and calls it black ooze, but he at first called it black ichor, which is like another word for blood. Different family crests on each house. Collapsed one in the back. Okay. Let's change this water level. I'm trying my Oh, there's a way down. Okay, we gotta go down first. We're gonna miss something otherwise if we push that.
There are some hand marks made with pigments. I wonder if they mean something. I better draw them just in case.
Where's the red one? Am I supposed to push them in a certain order? Yeah, probably. Okay. Let's go fuck up the button again. Wah 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 wah. So there's 5 different buttons. Because here's those scratch mark ones. And the hand mark ones are on those houses. So the scratch marks, the hand marks, and you saw the red hands and the yellow ones at the top. And the purple spirals over here, but I didn't see a button for them. So I'm gonna stick my nose in here real quick, see if I can find anything. Nothing? Nothing. Okay. I'm gonna start from the bottom up first. And then if that doesn't work, then because we'll try the other way. Because the purple circle ones don't have a button that isn't that big one. And that seems to be the button to push. Because I know I'm missing a fat note right at the top. Okay, and that's yellow. So all the handprints on these houses are yellow. Stick my, yeah.
This reminds me of some prehistoric cave paintings, like in the Cueva de las Manos in South America. Black blood in eyes, like in the well.
She cut it off. Black blood and body.
It's quite disturbing to see someone's hand paintings from thousands of years ago. I feel connected to them somehow.
Sorry. I'm backtracking because I just want to find this one thing, dude. It's bugging me. I think it's gonna go down the water level. That way I can cross that bridge. I don't know, she probably should be able to fucking swim, dude. Like, come on. Scratch marks and then the spiral. Other house.
Looks like some sort of food. It's not human food, though, and it's fossilized, too.
Damn it, now I have to go walk through all these things again. Fuck. These guys have a button?
Primitive bowls and plates.
I already read that. Because I didn't see one when I came in here. I'm gonna go all the way in.
The inhabitants of this village lived at different altitudes. Some even lived inside the water.
Okay,
They
let's push it.
used this sort of dam to lower or raise the water level.
Oh, I got it. There's a button on the top. Wish somebody was here watching, but like, it's whatever.
This civilization used these devices to raise and lower the water level. It's impressive.
Okay. People who lived in this sunken town were able to adjust the water level at will. Were they people like me? Is that why I feel so at home here? Is that the reason this is so familiar to me? Well, let's go push this fucking button, dude. Water drainage. It's a little thing. And there's one on the other side too, which means we can get there. So the portal teleports us to the other side, I think. Or it's teleporting us down into the water below. Okay. Typical course of action. Hunt everything. Well, now I can't read this.
This panel is broken. I'll have to find another way to go through.
An altar. You got it. I know what I'm doing a little bit, you know? You hear? Alright. Once we get to 22, I think I'm gonna end the stream. So we'll be going for about 3 hours. I'll do a post stream. But this will be the, I won't like announce that one to anyone just in case people want to like just check in. But that'll be this stream once we get to that. Did that reverse all of these ones? I wanna go through it. Those ones aren't flipped yet. There's a river of the black blood. Can't take a note of this. Just more of the same. Oh, there it is.
They rebelled against their masters. The slaves seemed to worship two gods.
Those things I saw on the rock. These
This looks like an altar dedicated to two figures. I can hear them talking to me.
one scared the shit out of me. Like, come on, dude. Look at the smiles painted onto them.
They rebelled against their masters. The slaves seemed to worship two gods. Tiara from... wait, I can't remember the name of my hometown.
Huh. I just got an achievement for finding that secret item. The Underwater Royalty. You found the secret object for Chapter 5. See, I knew it would be underwater. There's an underwater house. Black ooze.
So these creatures are immortal?
She doesn't ask if she's gonna be immortal, dumbass. Oh, that'd be so cool. One. If anyone comes back to this game is fucking awesome, by the way. Like, outstanding. I love this so far. Like, it is fucking everything you could ask for.
The sunken continent. Was that their punishment?
Okay. The achievement for seeing all those pools was called Nakal Vision.
Different types of creatures of the same species lived here, but they weren't free.
Oh, hello, fish. Thank you, fish. Took too long. Nope, didn't take. That took exactly the right amount of time. Hello, fish. Oh no, they clipped through you. That's not how this is supposed to go. This is an upward. Oh. I gotta do something. What is that? Oh, it's the waterfall. That's how I got in. Can I get up on the water? I know I'm supposed to have like swimming segments, and I think that one kicks me out over there once I find how to get down. Oh, hang on, idiot. If you can't swim through the current in the thing, just go around. Nope, doesn't work like that.
This panel is broken. I'll have to find another way to go through.
That's the thing, okay. Oh, wait, I know how this works. That's what that does, and that's why I had to flip these. Come Come on, sprint.
I made it.
And we're in. And it shut on itself.
My illness has kept me from being happy. What I feel now is the complete opposite of being sick. I feel full of life and energy. Even better than before my illness.
No. Wild, dude. There were 2 statues made of stone and mud in the bottom. It seemed that the people were leaving offerings in them. Was this how the people living here looked like? The device opens a door, but only for a while. If I can aim all the currents in the right direction, I can get there in time. Okay. Would have been nice to know that while I was still underwater. That's the button. So what's this way?
If I enter the water now, I'll be soaked. Being me, I mean... It's hard to explain this, even to myself.
Okay, so that's why. When she isn't transformed, she doesn't want to get wet because then she's all wet. Let me lower it some more. Shmore. Now that tunnel's not underwater anymore. So now we don't have to worry about the current, and that's where it kicks out too.
Now the water level is really low, so I can access that tunnel. These creatures lived like slaves. All their lives imprisoned and tortured in this place. Was it possible to live a decent life in here? If you've lived all your life in a prison, how would you know that you are a prisoner?
Deep intellectual shit. I hope I'm brought to tears at the end of this game. That'd be fire, honestly. I haven't missed anything yet.
Now I can enter this tunnel.
guess we keep going. To the next pool. And let's take a swim. One of my friends is playing Pizza Tower right now. One second, I'm gonna set up something stupid. Never mind, I probably won't do that. Just read through the Discord and it's just people talking about stuff. Am I in the water again? Yeah, okay. Look at all the cool, like, stuff, dude. Very awesome. Use the sprint, please. Okay, we're gonna progress to the next area, I think. And then if this ends the chapter, I'm gonna end it soon. Whenever we get to the end of this chapter, I think we're gonna be done. Or something really cool happens. And I can send it at somewhere cinematic.
This current is quite strong. I wonder where it will take me.
I hope it doesn't lag again. Because fuck, this game looks awesome all the time. I think this one's gonna be the end of the chapter. Nope, we're still going. Nope. That was gross. Oh, it's a giant squid. I thought we were gonna get sent through that. 1. Music, outstanding. Visuals, terrific. Great voice acting as well. Dark water
That
ride.
was
You swim
quite a
through-
ride, but it's over now.
Dark water ride. You swam through the big stream in the sunken town. That was the achievement I just got, so that's a progression one. I want to surface. I want to see. Wow, dude. Game's super pretty all the time. Outstanding. Okay. Nothing new in the log. Oh. How did he
That
get...
ladder. Someone set up camp in here. Looks like a means of transportation to get to that sanctuary.
There's a boat. They have the slaves. I found the exit from the town and divided into a long underground current. That was incredible. I'd never felt so free and full of life until now.
Looks like a
Oh.
means
Not the thing I wanted to open. Look at that fish on the bottom left, dude. What a little goober.
of transportation to get to that sanctuary.
I'll climb these stairs because I know they're less important.
Seems to show two possible courses of action. One means transformation, and the other means death.
They're let free after the thing and they die. But otherwise they could be fully transformed in the ritual. There's a thing over there, but I know this is going to be an important note, so I'm going to go check this out. And you can see her actual hands this time. She doesn't wear the gloves. Like, you can see the spots and stuff. Aha!
What is this? This... Oh my god. Did I almost forget about Harry?
Oh, an autosave. And something updated. It led me to another large hall with an opening to an exterior. There was another Harry's camp. There should be an oven there. The shocking thing was that I almost forgotten him. How could I forget my husband? I'm so sorry, my dear old pal. Boat? Transportation? No comment, champ. Thanks.
Harry, that look on your face. You look deranged. They seem to loathe each other.
I can't stand your lunatic face. I can't stand the noise you make when you eat. I can't stand you.
She doesn't seem to care much about Harry. And she doesn't seem to be thinking straight either.
Harry's mental decline is more evident each day. But today he said he found out some place to carry out some ritual. I have to get to the bottom of this. I have to keep doing what I've been doing up to now. Listen to what he has to say and go along with him. I can't stand him. But I have to tread lightly, because it's only him and me now, and the Black Ichor. They lost the guide.
She doesn't seem to care much about Harry. The sun is setting. It is so beautiful.
Jump scare? No, just kidding. One, that'd be fucking terrifying. I'd lose my shit here. Dude, they climbed down so far. And they also had way more supplies than I realistically think they should after all the things that's happened to them. Like, every time they have so many abhorrent, like, setbacks, and they just have, like, way too many fucking ladders.
So the guide left the expedition. That would explain the workshop on the White Sand Beach, where I arrived.
Monsieur Everhart and Madame Ward. We had plenty of death in this island. I helped you as long as I could, but I won't be an accomplice to this ritual madness. I'm returning to the White Sand Beach to build a raft and leave this Medutite Isle. I'll be there if you change your minds, but I won't wait too long. Maruru Ro and au revoir. Tehora. Let's just hit Everhart South Pacific Expedition again. Finally got to see the back. Last time it didn't light up.
Oh dear, poor people. Is this why I'm changing too?
Seems that Sanctuary was the final stage of where the ritual took place. University of Denver.
A sanctuary? Harry, was that where you went?
The masters brought their slaves to the sanctuary by boat in order to perform the final stage of the ritual. That's the cutscene.
You followed the river from the temple summit, and it took you some days to find this entrance.
Ruins. Useless. Oh, there's back. Nothing. Never mind. Where is the sanctuary? White Sand Beach. Tahora building raft. That's the map.
You followed the river from the temple summit, and it took you some days to find this entrance. Somebody painted these symbols on the wall.
I wrote them down somewhere. My notes. Okay, I skipped a whole page, so that means there's more things in the middle. It's probably that thing that I didn't walk to. Harry and the remaining members of the expedition followed the river down from the mountain peak, and after wandering for some days, they finally found this entrance. There was a note of Tahora, the Polynesian guide leaving the expedition. He was fed up of death and disaster, and tried to convince Harry to leave the island. He returned to the beach to build a raft to escape. Cutscene.
My dear old pal. It's only Cass and me now. I have much to thank her for, even if our friendship is worn thin due to hunger and fatigue. If she hadn't insisted so much, we'd never have convinced Teharoa. He guided us as we followed the river down from the mountain peak. And that's how we found this entrance. And the mural. Maybe I can't undo what's happening to you, Nora, but I think I can try to become like you. The original inhabitants of this island took slaves to a sanctuary, and there they performed a ritual. Teaharoa said the ritual was madness, and he didn't want any part of it. He and Cass argued violently. When we woke up the next morning, he had left. I know it sounds strange, but you have to trust me, my love.
The medic TF2.
I know this is going to work, and we can be together. You understand what that means, don't you, Nora? We have a second chance. With more love than ever, Harry.
Harry? What ritual are you talking about? Why on earth would you want to become like me? Please don't be a fool. You don't even know if that ritual of yours is going to work.
Okay, let's find out. What's over here? My god, I think Harry's lost his mind. He thinks there's a way to be like me. I hope he didn't do anything foolish, because the last few letters sound incoherent and unstable. Oh, shit.
This panel looks different from the others. It's much more elaborate.
More complex version of the other panels. Timing? Harry scribbled these symbols on the wall. They must be important. The spiral is. A spiral. 5 of the things. I need to figure out the timing. The spiral, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait, 5 seconds maybe? Let's try it out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Not long enough. Bottom two are just about the same amount of time. Oh, wrong one. Sorry. I'm Chris Duncan. That one's wrong. That was the last one. Ah, off by seconds. Ah. Okay. Spiral. 5 button presses. The next one, the eye, and then the lightning bolt, and then the spiral again, and then the other one and the lightning bolt. Timing. Off on the bottom. Well, I think I'm gonna save because fuck, am I confused? And yeah, I think that'll be it for today. I'm ending a little early, but I want to come at this with a fresh mind, and I also want to play some other games. So we are going to end this stream here. We are somewhere in the middle of chapter 5. And yeah. I am stumped at a puzzle. So yeah. A lot of scratches on it. But okay. I'm not gonna think about it any longer. We're gonna exit the main menu. Okay. We're gonna get out of here. So, I'll see you all next time. I might do another one tomorrow. Depends on what happens tomorrow. Expect another 7 o'clock. Yeah. So, yeah. I'm having fun. The story's developing pretty quickly for right now. I think we're close to the end. Once we get to the ritual chamber, I think we're gonna be 2 more chapters. Let's see. Oh, I'm missing a prologue journal entry. I think I missed something on the prologue. That's the inside the ship. I'm gonna play that real quick. Play it again, Nora. You've replayed a level. Okay. I knew I was missing one. I just didn't know what it was.
What was that? What are those voices?
Yeah, this is a good use for the end of the time. Can't check the journal yet, but as you can see, we're on the very intro. This is the very intro of the game, but it's got a lot of similarities to later parts because that's like.
Where am I?
Also, slow as fuck right now.
I know this place. I've been here before.
Trying to see if there's any prompts. Because I was missing a thing. Oh, here's the chessboard I was talking about.
I've been here my entire life.
The opening
I'm
move.
trapped in here.
And then checkmate later. But the opening move is the same.
These stairs. I'm climbing these stairs again. I need to get out. The voices are calling me.
Empty photo frames.
My old music box. It's broken. I have to fix my old music box. I have to get it. I have to... Those horrible dreams again. I've had them repeatedly ever since my mother died and left me that music box in her will. Harry always said that old family heirloom had something to do with my family's strange disease. If the doctors won't give us an answer about your illness, I'll search for one myself, you said. And in that search, it seems you lost yourself. I don't think I'd ever...
Pardon me, madam, but the island is in sight. We'll be lowering the boat in just a minute.
Oh, thank you so much, Captain Hodgson. I'll be right out.
What did I miss? I think it was that song.
All right. Time to gather my things. I think I've overpacked. I've still got to pack up a few more things. I'd always dreamed of traveling. It was not the same without you, Harry.
Name Everhart Nora. Expected arrival Papeete, Tahiti. On November 1st, 1934, from San Francisco. I don't think I saw that earlier.
I'm definitely going to miss this bed. Falling asleep to the ship's rocking was delightful. I missed the sea so much when we moved to Denver. It's not exactly a clawfoot tub, but you can't always get what you want. It's a relief that I don't need it to walk anymore.
34.
Ah, the amazing adventures of Nora Everhart, art teacher.
Press this button. Okay. Aha! Maybe I was missing. The log I was missing. Because I knew there was a... If you've watched my last stream, every time I opened it, I would look at this gap and go, there's something missing in this gap. They wouldn't have set it up like that if there wasn't. And that's what I was missing. I also didn't listen to the radio.
I love this song. Oh my, I have the worst memory. I forgot the combination again.
I know it already.
Thank goodness I always bring my journal with me to write things down. Alright, now it's open.
That's the very first note. 506. I noted on it earlier.
I received a mysterious package at my house. I stored all its contents in my locked suitcase.
I don't want to put on the gloves yet.
This strange and sharp relic came in the package I received at home.
If you watch stream 1, I referenced this a few times, but you can see in chapter 3 when the doctor stabs, or is about to stab Frank, he has this knife in his hands.
Harry Everhart, my husband, my partner, and my dear old pal. A brass key with the letters CW engraved on it, and some enigmatic instructions. I saw this island in one of my unsettling dreams. I drew it as soon as I woke up.
I looked at this.
What was I thinking when I brought all these dresses on this trip? I think I've overpacked.
I didn't look at this either.
Captain Hodgson has a very particular taste when it comes to decor.
I mean, it's his fucking thing.
Merveilles de mer du Sud. Marvels of the Southern Seas, I think.
I get copyright struck over the 2 songs that I let play. I'm gonna fight
After
someone.
spending so much time reading this book, I think I've learned a thing or two about Polynesian culture. Oh, I'd better cover up my hands before I leave the cabin. I wouldn't want anyone thinking I'm a circus freak.
Alright.
Okay, Nora.
We're
From
all
here on
set,
out, you're
madam.
on your own.
The motorboat is ready.
Okay, if I continue, will it load me up into the thing and keep my progress on that? Let's find out. Hopefully it's not loading me into chapter 1. Nope, it loaded me into the prologue. Okay. Well, I'm gonna remind myself for that later. We need to load this game real quick. Okay, we'll save. Okay, and then... Okay, now we're all set. Now that save is past that one. Okay. Alright. Sorry, I made a little pit stop. But, again, fantastic game. Really enjoy it. Great story so far. Intricate puzzles that I've actually struggled on, a couple of them. Some of the earlier ones I struggled on because I'm not like good at puzzle games. So once I got it, like I got into the swing of things of playing it, I started to get it, and then I keep looking at everything that I can because there's an achievement for looking at as much stuff as you can. And I'm a sucker for getting achievements in these weird games. So yeah. Okay. In August, I want to announce it ahead of time. We are going to play through all of Dredge, including its first DLC, in preparation for its second DLC dropping. Okay. Now, I'm gonna get out of here. Tomorrow, stream probably at 7. Hopefully. I might schedule another one. I have to figure out what I'm gonna end up doing that day when I wake up in the morning. So yeah, great time, fantastic game. I don't know why there's a Discord link here, cause I mean, sure, do whatever, dude, but like, it's a single player, like, experience. I know a lot of games will make, especially like indie games, will have a Discord because they like people talking about it and sharing it. I'm not gonna go to the Discord. I might go to the Discord and check it out a little bit, but we're gonna get out of here and we're gonna come back soon. It won't be the same amount of delay between the last one. I think that was literally last week. Let's see. Call the stream 5 days ago. So not last week, but nearly last week. Because a lot of stuff kept coming up, and so I just kept making short ones. And my internet was cutting in and out, but we've made it. Without one error, I think. Well, we had a little gap, but that was me doing some personal stuff in that time. So yeah, we lost our one viewer at that point. He was watching from the beginning. He or she was watching from the beginning. And yeah, so we're gonna get out of here now. I hope you all had a fun time, like a little insightful time. Very cool of you. Yeah, I'm gonna get out of here. I will see you next time, after I end the stream. So, pop open. Don't want to open that. I will stop streaming now.